You can start, sir.
Thank you, madam. Good afternoon to one and all gathered here. It's my immense pleasure to welcome the gathering of PhD Voce examination of Ms. G. Thennilavu under the able guidance of our senior professor, our department senior professor, Dr. S. Thennilavu sir. So in this juncture, first of all, I would like to welcome our external examiner, Professor Dr. A. Mahbub sir, Professor, Department of Physical Education, Bharatidasan University. On behalf of the Department of Physical Education, we wholeheartedly welcome you, sir. I do welcome the research supervisor and the convener of this Voce examination, Dr. S. Thennilavu sir. On my own behalf and my Department of Physical Education, we wholeheartedly welcome you, sir. I do welcome the faculty members from the Department of Physical Education, Dr. Rai Lilipusham madam, Dr. Kumaravel sir, Dr. Velkumar sir, Dr. Rajesh sir, Dr. Lakshman sir, and Jaykumar sir, and other faculties. And also I welcome all the faculty members from Tamil Nadu Physical and Sports University. I do welcome the professional friends, faculty members from the various institutions, MPhil PhD scholars, and also I welcome my dear beloved students. Once again, I welcome you all in this fine occasion. Now I hand over the session to research supervisor for further proceedings. Please, sir.
Thank you, sir. Most respected Professor and Head, Dr. S. Manigandan, the Controller of Examination in charge, and the external examiner, Dr. Professor A. Mahbub John, the Scholar of the Day, and the staff members of Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, invited participants, the scholars, students, and friends who are attending this PhD Voce examination of Ms. G. Thennilavu. So, on behalf of the Department of Physical Education, I am very much happy to welcome you all and to introduce the examiner for the audience. Today's the examiner is Dr. A. Mahbub John, who is serving as a professor in the Department of Physical Education and Yoga in the Bharatidasan University, Tiruchirappalli. To say a few words about sir, sir has completed his MPS, MPhil, NIS certificate course and PhD in Physical Education in the field of Physical Education. And to add further knowledge in the academic area, sir has also completed MBA in Human Resource Management, MSc Yoga, PGDC, the computer application degrees from the various academic institutions. Sir's specialization area are track and field, training methods, yoga, test measurement and evaluation. Sir has awarded 15 PhDs and guided more than 98 MPhil scholars from various institutes. At present, sir is guiding 8 PhD scholars and 4 MPhil scholars. Sir has presented international level papers in the conferences around 20 papers and national level around 40 papers, and he has also published in the various reputed journals, to say a few, international journals around 30 publications and national journals around 70 publications. Sir has also published books with the ISBN number around 10 books for the useful for the field of physical education. Sir is a member of National Council for Teacher Education. Sir is a member of the trained assessor for the National Assessment Accreditation Council. Whenever we have a doubt on the National Council of Teacher Education throughout Tamil Nadu, we call Dr. Mahbub John for any doubt related to National Council for Teacher Education. It's a wonderful academician and administrator with us as an examiner. So, on behalf of the Department of Physical Education and my personal behalf, I wholeheartedly welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
It is also my duty to introduce my scholar, Ms. G. Thennilavu. She is my first woman, regular PhD scholar in the field of physical education. She studied her schooling from rural area, government higher secondary school in Kudalur, Kolur Taluk, and afterwards she has completed her BSc Physical Education from Auxilium College, Vellore, then BPEd and MPEd from YMCA College of Physical Education, then MPhil Physical Education from Tamil Nadu Physical Education Sports University during the year 2010 and 11. She is an outstanding kabaddi player, represented the various teams and state level tournaments. She has put up around 8 years of experience in teaching. She worked in St. Mary's Matriculation School, and she also worked in Auxilium College, Vellore for 2 years. Out of interest in the field of physical education and doing research, she has quit the job and joined as a regular scholar to undergo the PhD program in the Department of Physical Education, Tamil Nadu Physical Education Sports University. So such a straightforward, God-fearing scholar is here going to face the Viva Voce examination. So on behalf of the Department of Physical Education, I am very pleasure to introduce Madam for the audience. Now I hand over the session to the external examiner for the official proceeding. Sir, please.
Yes. The name of Almighty is start. Most respected Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sundar Sir, the Registrar, Dr. Gopinath Sir, and the Controller, Dr. Manikandan, Professor Head, and Controller in charge in the Department of Physical Education and Sports University. And my beloved friend, Dr. Thennilavu Kumar, who is a guide of the today's scholar, Ms. Thennilavu. That Thennilavu Kumar says a great introduction about me. In this, that 50% is credit goes to Thennilavu Kumar also. Whenever we join together and make all things for the welfare of that sports and welfare of the students, whenever we go for that NCT or that curriculum designing and making of syllabus, whatever it may be, we has to be joined together. And proud to say that we has been started that first that 2 years BPEd course when that NCT has been designed. We has been first sit together and frame the syllabus according to the 2 years course at Vinayagam University. So first we only the designed, then only that other universities, they has to be followed with our syllabus and other NCT regulations. So that much close relationship we have. So in the great action that today is National Women's Day, International Women's Day. In this great junction that he has been produced a scholar, that woman scholar, that first scholar, he says that nothing but first scholar. But Women's Day itself, he fixed that date. Knowingly or unknowingly, it is fixed. But that same Women's Day, he has been celebrated as Women's Day, as well as he has been established one women scholar that day, in the great day. So I thank him. Personal thanks to Dr. Thennilavu Kumar and other members who are all witnessing these voice that Lili Madam Kumaravel, my colleagues Dr. Vel Kumar, who is joined working with Bharadas University, and other members who are all joined in these examinations, staff members, the scholars and students. My good morning and good afternoon to all, because now the time is 12:30. So now we has been called upon that scholar, he has to be define his research work in the field of effect of fitness training with and without yogic practices and screen time control on selected health-related physical fitness and psychological variables among women with poor quality of sleep. His topic also says that it goes to women. The Women's Day, that woman scholar, that the topic of research also for the welfare of women. So with this great junction, we has been called upon that scholar Ms. G. Thennilavu to define his research work. After his definition of research work, we has been come back and make further clarifications. Now I call upon the scholar to define his research work. Over to Ms. Thennilavu, the scholar. Thennilavu.
Madam, you start பண்ணலாம்.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning, all and all present here. God given a wonderful opportunity for me. I am going to present my Viva, myself, G. Thennilavu, full-time PhD scholar, under the guidance supervisor, Dr. S. Thennilavu Kumar, Professor, Department of Physical Education, Tamilnadu Physical Education and Sports University, Chennai. My topic is effect of fitness training with and without yogic practices and screen time control on selected health-related physical fitness and psychological variables among women with poor quality of sleep. Introduction. Sleep plays a critical role in brain function and systematic physiology, including metabolism, appetite regulation, and the functioning of immune, hormonal, and cardiovascular system. Consequence of insufficient sleep. Most people don't get enough sleep. Going without adequate sleep carries with both short and long-term consequence. In the short term, a lack of adequate sleep can affect judgment, mood, ability to learn and retain information, and may increase the risk of serious accidents and injury. In the long term, chronic sleep deprivation may lead to a host of health problems, including obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and even early mortality. Effect of mobile phone usage on sleep quality. Sleep is a basic necessity that constitutes almost 1/3 of the hours in a human lifetime. Though the media has begun to form an important part of the daily life of young people. The increasing frequency of use of media such as television, computer games, internet, mobile phone usage threatens healthy sleep. These are all threatening the health sleep. Using the media can change the sleeping time and shorten the sleeping period. Media content can cause extreme excitement or cause recurring. Physical activity. Physical activity is vital for maintaining physical fitness and can help to build and maintain bone density, joint mobility, maintain a healthy weight and muscle strength, enhance your immune system, lower surgery risk, and promote physiological well-being. Yogic practices. Yoga is a precise and effective method of controlling and strengthening the brain and body in order to gain greater well-being. Psych adjustment and self-awareness. Yoga is unique Indian ritual for health and pleasure that dates back thousands of years. It gives the practitioners a healthy body as well as the healthy mind. Statement of the problem. The attempt was taken in spite of the effect of fitness training with yogic exercise, fitness training without yogic exercise, and screen time control, and chosen health-related physical fitness and psychological variables among women with poor quality of sleep. Hypothesis. Totally, I have 5 hypotheses. Significant enhancement would be there are chosen health-related physical fitness and psychological variables among women with poor quality of sleep due to fitness training with yoga and screen time control. Significant enhancement would be there are chosen health-related physical fitness and psychological variables among women with poor quality of sleep due to the effect of fitness training with screen time control. Significant enhancement would be there are chosen and health-related physical fitness and psychological variables among women with poor quality of sleep due to the effect of fitness training with yoga. Fourth one, significant enhancement would be there are chosen health-related physical fitness and psychological variables among women with poor quality of sleep due to the effect of fitness training. Last one, significant differences would be there are between the experimental group, the 4 groups. The experimental groups are 4 in improving the chosen health-related physical fitness and psychological variables of women with poor quality of sleep. Delimitation. Sleep quality of totally 128 women from Chennai city was tested through Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index. After the assessment, 100 women with poor quality of sleep from Chennai city were randomly chosen as subjects. The age ranged between 18 to 25 years, only were chosen. The following independent variables were selected for this study. Group 1, fitness training with yoga. Group 2, fitness training without yoga. Group 3, fitness training with yoga plus screen time control. Fourth one, fitness training without yoga plus screen time control. The last one, group 5, control group. Duration of training was restricted to 12 weeks. The below mentioned dependent variables chosen. These are all health-related physical fitness variables: cardiorespiratory endurance, muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility, and body composition. Psychological variables: under the psychological variables, mood states. Under the mood states, tension, depression, anger, fatigue, vigor, and confusion. Self-confidence and self-concept. Limitation: the influence of prior experience, training, regimens, motivating variables, and varied physical activities of the participants was not considered. Environmental and hereditary factors that influences mental and physical efficiency were not taken into account. Dietary variations, weather conditions, play field conditions, and other environmental elements that could alter the study outcome were not into account. The influence of prior experiences, training regimens, motivating variables, and varied physical activities of the participants was not considered. Environmental and heredity factors that influences mental and physical efficiency were not taken into account. Dietary variations, weather conditions, play field conditions, and other environmental elements that could alter the study outcome were not taken into account. As the test administration involves human being, even minor measurement and timing errors that could affect the results were considered on another limitations. The effort put in the subjects during the training cannot be controlled. The regular physical activities of the subjects cannot be controlled. Methodology. Many places, selected many places in the Chennai city to select the women with poor quality of sleep and explain to them about the purpose and the nature of the study, and requested the subjects to volunteer for the study. Sleep quality was tested through Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Questionnaire. Only women with poor quality of sleep aged between 18 to 25 years were contacted. And total of 130 out of 128 individuals were screened, and they gave their volunteer consent to serve as subject for the study. Of the 128 individuals, out of 19 were found of the ineligible. Out of these 19 individuals, 12 were ineligible because of the presence of the sleep disturbance. 5 volunteers were ineligible because of their mobile phone use habit during bedtime. That is less than 30 minutes prior to the times of sleep, and the remaining 2 participants were ineligible because of a history of depression. A qualified medical officer examined the remaining 109 subjects and declared all of them were medically fit for this study. And from the 109 subjects, only 100 subjects were randomly chosen as subjects. Further, they were divided randomly into 5 groups as 4 experimental groups and 1 control group. The written voluntary agreement was obtained after a thorough explanation of the study's purpose, training regimen, and variables to be assessed, as well as assurance that their data would not be utilized for any purpose other than the current study. They were also guaranteed and that the finding would be kept confidential completely. They were also informed that they were free to out of the study at any time if they feel any discomfort or difficult in continuing in the training program. The totally selected 100 subjects divided 4 experimental group, 1 is control group. Each group consists of 20 members. Remind us, all the subjects have revealed that no alignments of any sort and were taking medicines for treatment. After a general medical checkup done on them, the physician confirmed this and the subjects were given clearance to take part in the plain physical training. These are all Dependent variables were chosen: health-related physical fitness, cardiorespiratory and health-related physical fitness, cardiorespiratory endurance, muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility, and body composition. Psychological variables under mood states, self-confidence, and self-concept. Mood state under tension, depression, anger, fatigue, vigor, and confusion. The following statistical techniques were used: t-test, f-test, Skeffis of four-struct test. Health-related physical fitness. Under the health-related physical fitness, cardiorespiratory endurance, test is given for Cooper's 12 minutes run, muscular strength, sit-up, muscular endurance, push-ups, flexibility, sit and reach test, body composition for skin fold caliber. Under the psychological variables I given, mood states under tension, depression, anger, fatigue, vigor, and confusion. The author of Brunel mood scale converted in scores. Self-confidence, this is also questionnaire. Rekha Aginati, this is author for this. Self-concept, Mutka Rani Rastogi is author of self-concept. Training program. During the training period, the treatment groups perform their particular training 5 days for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, except Saturday and Sunday. In a week for 12 weeks, in addition to the regular activities. Group 1, 80 underwent fitness training with yoga. Group 2, fitness training. Group 3, fitness training with yoga and screen time control. Group 4, fitness training and screen time control. Group 5 acted as a control because no treatment, but not permitted to take for in any specific conditioning. Every day, the duration of training session was planned for 1 hour approximately, excluding warm-up and warm-down. Fitness training program. In the fitness training program, flexibility training, Swiss ball training, anaerobic training, and medicine ball and kettlebell exercise were included. The subjects perform flexibility training during every Mondays, Swiss ball training during every Tuesday, anaerobic training every Wednesday, aerobic training during every Thursday, and medicine ball and kettlebell exercise during every Friday for 12 weeks. Flexibility training. In flexibility training, the following 6 flexibility exercises such as front of trunk stretch, hip and thigh stretch, side bend, shoulder and tricep stretch, hamstring stretch, and groin stretch were performed. The stretch and holding time, number of sets, and repetition were progressively increased once in 2 weeks. Swiss ball training. The following six Swiss ball exercises such as Swiss ball back extension, supine pelvic raises, Swiss ball dips, brown fly, supine side rolls, and incline. Push-ups were fully instructed and demonstrated by a specialist to ensure the understanding of the proper mechanics. The training load was progressively increased once in 2 weeks. Anaerobic training. The subjects perform anaerobic training 30 to 50 meter sprints for proposed repetition and set, alternating with active recovery between repetition, and complete rest between set on work rest ratio basis. By using Carbonen formula for subjects training zone was calculated, and it was predetermined at 70% to 85% of heart rate maximum. The training intensity was progressively increased once in 2 weeks. Aerobic training. The subjects in this study were offered continuous training as aerobic exercise. The subjects performed 2 minutes of continuous running for planned sets and repetition by using Carbonen formula. The subjects' training zones was calculated, was predetermined 60% to 75% heart rate maximum. The training intensity was progressively increased once in 2 weeks. Medicine ball and kettlebell exercise. The following 5 medicine ball exercises such as V-up, shoulder press, biceps curl, single leg squat, squat press, and throw, and the following 5 kettlebell exercises such as kettlebell, deadlift, kettlebell, global squat, kettlebell goblet, set of ups, kettlebell push-up, push press, split stance, kettlebell row were given the training load was progressively increased once in 2 weeks. Yoga practices. The experimental groups did yoga practices 6 days a week for 12 weeks during the treatment period. The asanas, Sugasana, Vajrasana, Viradhakarani, Sarvangasana, Bhujangasana, Machasana, Artha Machendrasana, Trigonasana, Vrichasana, and Savasana were among the Yogasana exercise included in this training. Surya Vadana, Kapalabhati, and Bastrika were also included as pranayama practices. Once every 2 weeks, the training intensity was gradually raised. Screen time control. This is important for our study. Once on average, participants usually go to bed at 9:30 p.m., woke up at 6 a.m. and add about less than 8 hours of sleep every night. Most of the participants reported not getting to sleep within 60 minutes most of the days. The participants of the intervention groups were instructed to refrain from using their mobile phone after 30 minutes during their average bedtime. In the intervention groups, the investigation set up screen time in the participants' mobile phone using manage screen time function in the settings. The investigator set the mode and then password was added. Thus, during the set bedtime, the screen would turn gray and no apps could be opened. The phone goes half service after this set time. As for participants whose mobile phones were of other brands, they were instructed to turn them off at the appointed at the time every night. The investigator sent 83 messages to remind them to turn off their mobile phones 10 minutes before their appointed time, and researchers assistants call them at any time after turn off time every night to ensure that everyone had turned off their mobile phones. Obtained F ratio for cardiorespiratory endurance value of 33.47. This is significant. This value is significant. Obtained F ratio for muscular strength 15.71. This is also significant. Obtained F ratio for muscular endurance 24.21. This is also significant. Obtained F ratio for flexibility 23.76. Significant. Body composition obtained F ratio for body composition 14.92. This is also significant. Mood states obtained F ratio for 32.82. Self-confidence 24.65. Significant. Self-confidence is also significant. The score was 59.90. Skeffy's test results on cardiorespiratory endurance, the chosen, except these two example of fitness training yoga and fitness training, fitness training yoga screen, fitness training and screen time, these two values not significant. All the scores are significant except to this. Skeffy's test results on muscular strength, this 4 not significant, all other scores are significant. The Skeffy's test results on muscular endurance, the fitness training yoga, fitness training, these are not significant. Fitness training yoga and screen time control not significant. So, and one more, fitness training yoga and screen time control, fitness training and screen time control not significant. So all other scores are significant. This is Skeffy's test results on flexibility. These three values are not significant. For example, fitness training yoga, fitness training, 0.60 not significant. Fitness training yoga and screen time control not significant. Fitness training, yoga and screen time control, fitness training and screen time control not significant. All other scores are significant except these three. Skeffis test results on person body fat. This fitness training, this highlighted all the scores are not significant, other scores are significant. Skeffis test results on mood state. This highlighted the scores are fitness training yoga, fitness training. This scores are highlighted scores are not significant. Other scores are significant. Same as Skeffis test results on self-confidence. This is highlighted scores are not significant. Others are significant. Skeffis test results on self-concept is also same. Highlighted scores are not significant. Other scores are significant. Discussion on hypothesis. The results of the study shows that due to the effect of fitness training with yoga and screen time control, the selected health-related physical fitness and psychological variables of women with poor quality of sleep was significantly improved. Hence, the first hypothesis was accepted. The results of the study shows that due to effect of fitness training with screen time control, the selected health-related physical fitness and psychological variables of women with poor quality of sleep was significantly improved. Hence, the second hypothesis also accepted. The third one, the results of the study shows that due to the effect of fitness training with yoga, the selected health-related physical fitness and the psychological variables of women with poor quality of sleep was significantly improved. Hence, the third hypothesis was accepted. The result of the study shows that due to the effect of fitness training, the selected health-related physical fitness and psychological variables of women with poor quality of sleep was significantly improved. The fourth hypothesis also accepted. The fifth one, the result of the study shows that in improving the selected health-related physical fitness and psychological variables of women with poor quality of sleep. Significantly differences were found among groups in some variables, whereas insignificant differences were found among groups in some other variables. The fifth variable such as cardiorespiratory endurance, muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility, mood states, self-confidence, and self-concept. Conclusion. Cardiorespiratory endurance. Fitness training with the screen time control group was much better than fitness training. And fitness training with yoga groups, however, significant differences were found between fitness training with the screen time control and fitness training with the yoga practices and screen time control groups. Further, insignificant differences were found between fitness training and fitness training with yoga, and also between fitness training with the yoga practices and screen time control, and fitness training groups in improving cardiorespiratory endurance performance. Muscular strength. The following 12 weeks of training, namely fitness training with the yoga practices, fitness training alone, fitness training with the yoga practices and screen time control, and fitness training with the screen time control, the values of this fitness training, the 4 values of increases in muscular strength performance was observed. Fitness training with screen time control group was much better than fitness training and fitness training with the yoga groups. However, insignificant differences were found between fitness training with the screen time control and fitness training with the yoga practices and screen time control groups. Further, the insignificant differences were found between fitness training and fitness training with yoga, and also between fitness training with the yoga practices and screen time control, and fitness training groups in improving muscular strength. Muscular endurance. Fitness training with the screen time control was much better than fitness training with yoga group. However, insignificant differences were found when compared with fitness training and also fitness training with yoga practices and screen time control groups. Further, insignificant differences were found between fitness training and fitness training with yoga, and also between fitness training with yoga practices and screen time control and fitness training groups in improving muscular endurance performance. Flexibility. Flexibility training, which is screen time control group, was much better than fitness training. And fitness training with yoga groups, however, insignificant differences were found between fitness training with the screen time control and fitness training with yoga practices, and the screen time control groups. Further insignificant differences were found between fitness training and fitness training with yoga, and also between fitness training with yoga practices and screen time control and fitness training groups in improving flexibility performance. Percent body fat. Following 12 weeks of fitness training with yoga practices, fitness training alone, fitness training with yoga practices and screen time control, and fitness training with the screen time control, the value of 13.69%, 15.45%, 15.09%, and 20.69%. Decreases in percent of body fat level was observed. When comparing the experimental groups, insignificant differences were found between them in reducing the percent of body fat level. Mood states. This is important for poor quality of sleep. Fitness training with yoga and screen time control groups was much better than fitness training. And fitness training with the screen time control groups, however, insignificant differences were found when comparing fitness training with the yoga group with fitness training with the yoga practices and screen time control groups in improving the mood states of the subject. Self-confidence. As a result of fitness training with the yoga practices, fitness training alone, fitness training with the yoga practices and screen time control, and fitness training with the screen time control, the value of 6.47%, 5.65%, 8.17%, and 4.30% of increases in self-confidence level was observed. Fitness training with the yoga and screen time control group was much better than fitness training with the screen time control group. However, insignificant differences were found when compared with fitness training and fitness training with the yoga practices groups. Further insignificant differences were found between fitness training and fitness training with the yoga practices group in improving self-confidence. Last one, self-concept. Fitness training with yoga and screen time control group was much better than all other three training groups. For fitness training, yoga, fitness training, and screen time. However, insignificant differences were found among fitness training. Fitness training with yoga and fitness training with the screen time control group in improving self-concept. Recommendation. The investigator recommended that combination of fitness training with the yogasana practices and screen time control can be followed by women with poor quality of sleep. In order to improve their psychological characteristics, the fitness training with the screen time control can be followed by women with poor quality of sleep in order to improve their health-related physical fitness components. Fitness training with the yogasana practices and screen time control protocol used in the present study is non-pathological approach to improve sleep quality of women with poor quality of sleep. It is suggested that the improved sleep quality human organism needs to stimulating exercise, combination of training with proper screen time control with the help of achieve this object. Enlighten the coaches, fitness training and PTs to include different combination of training with the screen time control to the trainees to improve their health-related physical fitness and psychological qualities. Increasing screen time could be a risk factors for being overweight, obesity, otherwise called obesity, in women with poor quality of sleep. Excessive digital media used by women appears a major factor which may hamper the formation of sound psychophysiological resilience. Suggestion for further studies. To assess the training impact on the health-related physical fitness and the psychological qualities, different combination training may be given. Short-term as well as long-term effect of fitness training with and without yogic exercise and screen time control with the dietary intervention study may be conducted by including other psychological and performance related to fitness variables. For future studies can begin to evaluate any physiological changes that might result from similar type of drug. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, well defined by that scholar. Now the session is open for the clarification. First of all, I can clarify the doubts, then that it's open for the audience. So the scholar, how you test that sleep quality? How you measure that sleep quality of the subject from the subjects?
Through health-related physical fitness and
No,
psychological.
sleep quality says that the sleep quality you have been measured. What are the criteria fixed for the measuring? Techniques for sleep quality.
Questionnaire.
Sleep quality எப்படி மெஷர் பண்ணீங்க? Quality of sleeping. The title சொல்லுது. Sleep quality. Measure. How you measure the sleep quality? எப்படி மெஷர் பண்ணுவீங்க? எப்படி டிவைட் பண்ணீங்க சப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ்? என்ன கிரைட்டீரியாஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணீங்க ஸ்லீப் குவாலிட்டி மெஷர் பண்றது?
Through questionnaire.
Through questionnaire தான். எஸ் நான் தூங்கல அதுதான். எத்தனை மணி நேரம் தூங்கணும் எப்படி ஏதாவது ரூல் இருக்கா?
Yes sir.
என்ன questionnaire பேர் சொல்லுங்க?
Petersburg questionnaire.
வரீங்க கரெக்ட்டா சொல்லுங்க.
Petersburg questionnaire.
ஸ்லீப் குவாலிட்டியை மெஷர் பண்ணீங்க. questionnaire-லனா questionnaire-ல என்ன கிரைட்டீரியாஸ் வெச்சிருக்கீங்க?
How many hours they are sleeping? When they are go to bed, what time they go to bed, when they wake up to the bed, I measure.
இதெல்லாம் ஓகே. எவ்வளவு நேரம்? How much time? How you fix?
8 hours.
Good, bad, fair இந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது வெச்சிருக்கீங்களா கிரைட்டீரியாஸ்?
Yes sir, yes.
அததான் சொல்றேன். அப்போ எதுன்னு சொல்லணுமே. How you measureன்னு கேக்குறேன். நீங்க அந்த கிரைட்டீரியாஸ் தான் சொல்றீங்க. How you measure?
Dietary maintenance.
இல்லம்மா எவ்வளவு நேரம் தூங்கலைன்னா அது புவர் சொன்னீங்க. எவ்வளவு நேரம் தூங்குனா அது புட்டு சொல்றீங்க.
Maximum 8 hours தூங்கலனா they are not proper sleep.
8 hours தூங்கணும்.
Yes, maximum. Yes sir.
6 மணி நேரம் தான் தூங்குனேன்.
புவரா புரேஜா என்ன கேக்குறீங்க?
Poor sir.
4 மணி நேரம் தூங்குனேன்.
Very poor.
தூக்கமே வரல. இந்த மாதிரில क्वेश्चनல கொடுக்கல யாரும்?
Yes sir. Poor.
டிப்ரஷன்லாம் இருக்கே உங்க சப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ்ல. அப்ப உங்களுக்கு என்ன பண்ணீங்க? புவர் கொடுத்தாச்சு. அதுக்கு அப்புறம் என்ன கிரைட்டீரியா இருக்கு? வெரி புவரா?
Yes sir.
குட், ஃபேர் அது क्वेश्चनரை நீங்க பாத்துக்கணும். கொஞ்சம் மினிமம் 4 to 5 கிரைட்டீரியாஸ் இருக்கும் அதுல.
Yes yes.
என்ன? வெரி குட் இருக்கும், குட் இருக்கும், ஃபேர் இருக்கும்,
Yes.
புவர் இருக்கும், வெரி புவர் இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். அததான் நீங்க சொல்லணும். அப்ப அந்த ஒவ்வொரு கிரைட்டீரியாஸ்க்கும் எவ்வளவு நேரம்னு நீங்க டிசைன் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க.
Yes.
அந்த டிசைன் இதுல இல்ல. அதனாலதான் இந்த क्वेश्चन வந்துச்சு.
Yes.
சரி. அத நீங்க ஓரலா சொல்லுவீங்கன்னு நினைச்சேன். கொஞ்சம் எடுத்து கொடுக்க வேண்டியிருக்கு. ஓகே. தென் what is the use of suffix test? நீங்க F ratio அது இதுன்னு ஒரு T test, F ratio, suffix test இருக்கீங்க. அதோட டெஃபினேஷன்ஸ் அத விளக்கமே சொல்லல. So what is the use of suffix test? நீங்க ரெகுலர் ஸ்காலர்.
Yes sir.
எதுக்கு நம்ம suffix test யூஸ் பண்றோம்?
More than 2 groups we are using.
அது F ratio. Suffix test அதுக்கு அப்புறம் வருது T test.
Suffix test for used
post hoc test இருக்கு. அது எதுக்கு?
Adjusted groups.
அது எதுக்கு? Why need of suffix post hoc test? அதுல நிறைய டெஸ்ட் இருக்கு. இருந்தாலும் நாம suffix test ரிசர்ச் ஸ்காலர்ஸா அதான் நம்ம செலக்ட் பண்றோம். Why? What is the reason?
ஹலோ.
More than 2 groups இருந்தா F ratio போறோம்.
Yes.
அதுல சிக்னிஃபிகன்ஸ் வந்தா suffix test போறோம். ஏன் போறோம்?
அது என்ன கண்டுபிடிக்கிறீங்க சொல்லுங்க.
To know the in between paired mean differences. Okay.
குரூப்ஸா கம்பேர் பண்றோமா?
ஆமா. 3 சரி. அது பாத்துங்க. அதுக்கு அப்புறம் why you are not showing your training schedule? ட்ரைனிங்ல என்னென்ன கொடுக்குறீங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டீங்க. உங்க மெத்தடாலஜில பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒவ்வொரு இதுலயும் இருக்கு. அனரோபிக் ட்ரைனிங் என்ன, அந்த ட்ரைனிங் என்னன்னு.
Suspal training.
ஆமா. மொத்தம் எத்தனை குரூப் இருக்கு? 5 குரூப் இருக்கு. 4 குரூப் எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்டல் குரூப், ஒரு குரூப் கண்ட்ரோல் குரூப். சோ இந்த 4 குரூப்புக்குமே 5 நாள் ட்ரைனிங் கொடுக்குறீங்க. எப்படி நம்ம ஒரு ஸ்காலர் வந்து 5 குரூப்பை கான்சன்ட்ரேட் பண்ண முடியும்? 5 நாளுமே.
The day divided sir. Monday, Tuesday.
ஆமா. 5 நாள் இருக்கு. 5 நாள் 5 விதமான ட்ரைனிங் இருக்கு. ஸ்காலர் ஒண்ணு தானே, 5 பேர் இல்லையே. ஒரே ஸ்காலர் தான். குரூப் 5. ஒரு குரூப் விட்டுருங்க, 4 குரூப் இருக்கு. 4 எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்டல் குரூப்பை 5 நாளுக்கும் நீங்க கொடுத்துருக்கீங்க ட்ரைனிங். 5 குரூப்பும் 5 நாளும் பண்ணுது இல்லையா? அப்ப எப்படி கான்சென்ட்ரேட் பண்ண முடியும்? 100 ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் 20 தான் பண்றான். 4 குரூப் 20 தான் பண்ணுது. 4க்கும் ஒரே ஸ்காலர் எப்படி கான்சென்ட்ரேட் பண்ணி? ட்ரைனிங் ஷெட்யூல் எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷன் இருந்தா இந்த கேள்வி வராது. ட்ரைனிங் ஷெட்யூல் இல்ல உங்ககிட்ட. 5 நாள் கொடுத்தேன்னு சொல்லிட்டீங்க. ஓ காமனா, அப்ப 5 நாள்னா அது எப்படி கொடுத்தீங்க? ஹவ் யூ கிவன்? நம்ம யூஷுவலா இந்த மாதிரி 3 குரூப் 4 குரூப் போனோமா ஆல்டர்னேட் டேஸ்க்கு சொல்லுவோம். யூ கிவன் தட் ஆல் 5 days. ஹவ் இட் இஸ் பாசிபிள்?
ட்ரைனிங் அசிஸ்டன்ட் யாருன்னு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுங்க. ட்ரைனிங் ஷெட்யூல் அனெக்சர்ல கொடுத்தீங்க, அதை எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க.
இல்ல உங்களுக்கு சபார்டினேட் இருந்தாங்க, ஏதாவது கொஸ்டின் சொல்லிக்கணும். அதர் ஸ்காலர்ஸ் இருந்தாங்க, சார் எல்லாத்துக்கும் நான் 4 ஆளுக்கு ஒரு இதை கொடுத்து நான் சூப்பர்வைஸ் பண்ணிக்கிட்டேன் அப்படின்னு ஒரு வார்த்தை சொல்லணும்.
அதுல இருக்கிற பெஸ்ட் சூஸ் பண்ணி ஒரு பர்சன் ஒரு குரூப்புக்கு ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் எடுத்து எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணிட்டு.
ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்டூடெண்டா?
அவுட் ஆஃப் 20
ஒரு குரூப் 20 பேர் தான் ஒரு குரூப். இப்ப திருமணி சார்ட்ட ஒரு 8 பேர் வேலை பார்ப்பான். உங்ககிட்ட இருக்க 4 பேருக்கு நீங்க 4 பேர் புது அந்த பெஸ்ட் எடுத்து அந்த 4 பேருக்கு அசைன் பண்ணுறீங்க. இந்த குரூப்பை பாத்துக்கோ, குரூப் 1, குரூப் 2, குரூப் 3. எஸ் சார் இதெல்லாம் நடந்துச்சான்னு தெரியல. எஸ் சார்ன்றீங்க. இதெல்லாம் கரெக்ட் பண்ணிக்கணும். எப்படி பண்ணீங்கன்னா நானே பண்ணுன்னு சொல்லிடக்கூடாது. சோ ஒருத்தர் இது பண்ண முடியாது அப்படின்னா நீங்க ஆல்டர்னேட் டேஸ் தான் பண்ணிருக்கணும். பண்ணிருந்தா ஒரு 2 குரூப்பா நம்ம பண்ணிருக்கலாம். ஓகேயா? இதுக்கும் ஆன்சர். அப்புறம் why insignificance are found in the experimental groups? Justify. எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்டல் குரூப்னா என்ன? நம்ம ட்ரெயின் பண்றோம்னா ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா என்ன வரணும்? பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ், ஹெல்த் ரிலேட்டட் ஃபிட்னஸ் கொஞ்சமாவது டெவலப் ஆயிருக்கணும், இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆயிரும். ஆமா, கண்ட்ரோல் குரூப் எதுவுமே பண்ணல. அப்ப நீங்க கண்ட்ரோல் குரூப்போட நீங்க ட்ரெயின் பண்ணவன கம்பேர் பண்ணீங்கன்னா அப்ப எல்லாம் ஒண்ணா? இல்ல, ட்ரைனிங்கே பண்ணலையா? அப்ப எப்படி இன்சிக்னிஃபிகன்ட் ஆர் ஃபவுண்ட் இன் எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்டல் குரூப்ஸ்? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 2 மட்டும் தான் சிக்னிஃபிகன்ட் வருதுன்னு சொல்றீங்க. அடுத்து வரக்கூடிய 2 குரூப் இன்சிக்னிஃபிகன்ட். ஆல்மோஸ்ட் யூ சேஸ் தட் all your conclusions.
அப்படி வரல. 2 ட்ரைனிங் குரூப் சேம் டிஃபரன்ஸ் இல்லாம இருக்கு. மத்த ட்ரைனிங் குரூப்ஸ் கண்ட்ரோல் குரூப் கூட கம்பேர் பண்றப்ப டிஃபரன்ஸ் இருக்கு.
ஆனா இவங்க கன்க்ளூஷன்ல பாருங்க, 2 ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொடுக்கும்போது 2 வந்து சிக்னிஃபிகன்ட். அதுக்கு சொல்லும்போது 2 எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்டல் குரூப்ல இன்சிக்னிஃபிகன்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிடுறாங்க.
among the 2 groups experimental group கூட இல்ல, பட் when comparing with the control group significant difference.
அந்த ஒரு இது இருக்கு, அது ஒரு ஜஸ்டிஃபிகேஷன். ஏன்னா மொத்தமே எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்டல் குரூப்னா all the experimental group give significant difference when compared to control group. In among that 4 groups, that first 2 groups have been best improvement, we has been got it. Another 2 has been next in சொல்லிருக்கணும். அத இது பண்ணிருக்காங்க. Apart from that all the experimental group, that body fat insignificant ன்னு வருது. மத்ததுல வந்தாலும் பரவாயில்ல, பாடி ஃபேட் குறையாமல இருக்க 12 weeks இவங்க கொடுத்திருக்காங்க ட்ரைனிங். ஸ்காலர், why that body's fat has been insignificant has been found in the variable body fat.
பாடி ஃபேட் குறையல ஏன்னு கேக்குறாங்க சார்.
இது வந்து ஸ்கிரீன் டைம் கண்ட்ரோல்ஸ் சார்.
இல்ல வேற இதெல்லாம் கொடுத்திருக்கீங்க. பிசிக்கல் வேரியபிள்ஸ் நீங்க எடுத்திருக்கீங்க, ட்ரைனிங் கொடுத்திருக்கீங்க. அப்போ அந்த பாடி ஃபேட் ஏன் இறங்கவே இல்லை கொஞ்சம் கூட? அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 2க்காவது நீங்க அது சிக்னிஃபிகன்ட் சொல்லிருக்கலாமே. எந்த குரூப்புமே ஆல்மோஸ்ட் ஆல் எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்டல் குரூப் ஆர் இன்சிக்னிஃபிகன்ட் இன் பாடி ஃபேட். ஒரு ட்ரைனிங்னு கொடுத்தா என்ன ஆகும்? 12 வாரம் நம்ம ட்ரைனிங் கொடுத்துருக்கோம். கொஞ்சமாவது, அதாவது ஸ்லைட்லி சேஞ்சஸ் ஹஸ் பீன் டன். ஃபுல்லா வரலன்னா கூட ஒரு ஸ்லைட், எப்பயுமே பாசிட்டிவ் ஆன்சர் இருக்கணும் ரிசர்ச்ல. நீங்க டோட்டலா நெகட்டிவ்னு சொல்லிட்டீங்கன்னா நம்ம ரிசர்ச் பண்றதுல அர்த்தம் இல்லாம போயிடும். அது சாதாரணமா இருக்கணும், சைக்காலஜி ஆகட்டும் ஆர் யோகா ஆகட்டும், எதுலயே ஆகட்டும். நம்ம பண்றதே ரிசர்ச் எதுக்கு? டு ஷோ லிட்டில் பிட் பர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ். இந்த யோகா பண்றதுனால இந்த பெனிஃபிட் வந்துருக்கும், இந்த எக்ஸசைசஸ் பண்றதுனால லிட்டில் பிட் டிஃபரன்சஸ் ஹஸ் பீன் ஃபவுண்ட். தூங்கணும், நல்லா தூங்கணும்ன்றீங்க. எதுக்கு நல்லா தூங்கணும்? தூங்கலாம் என்ன? அதுதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கேள்வி கேட்டேன்.
நெக்ஸ்ட் டே
ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷா இருந்து ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ண முடியும், நெக்ஸ்ட் டே will be higher. அதே மாதிரி தான் அப்ப 12 வாரம் பண்ணும்போது கொஞ்சமாவது நமக்கு கொழுப்பு இறங்கி இருக்கணுமா இல்லையா? பாடி ஃபேட் இறங்கி இருக்கணுமா இல்லையா? பாடி ஃபேட் ஒண்ணுமே ஆகலையே. அது ஒரு சின்ன சேஞ்சஸ் இது பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஓகே.
Yes.
So okay, other things are good. இது ஒரு நியூ ஏரியா தான். யோகாவையும் ஸ்லீப்பையும் கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணி கொண்டு வந்திருக்கீங்க.
Yes. Yes, sir.
பரவாயில்ல. விமன் do this much of hard work and given some suggestions. உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும். நான் இப்போ திடீர்னு இந்த டென்ஷன்ல நீங்க இந்த क्वेश्चनக்கு சரியான ஆன்சரை டீப்பா சொல்ல முடியல.
Yes, sir.
அவ்வளவுதானே தவிர மற்ற திங்ஸ் everything is available in your thesis.
Yes. Thank you.
உங்க கைடும் சூப்பர் கைடு.
Yes.
க்ளோஸ் ஃப்ரெண்ட் மட்டும் இல்ல,
Yes.
பிசிக்கல் எஜுகேஷன் ரிசர்ச்ல ஒரு இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் மெம்பர் இன் தமிழ்நாடு.
Yes.
தமிழ்நாடு லெவல்ல ரிசர்ச்ல யார் யார் இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் இருக்காங்களோ அதுல இவருக்கும் ஒரு பங்கு இருக்கு.
Yes.
சரியா யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கங்க. மீதி கொஸ்டின்ஸ் எல்லாம் சார் இதெல்லாம் எப்படி சார் கேட்டாரு என்னன்றது மறுபடியும் கூட்டிங்க. ஓகே.
Yes.
Now the session is open for audience. Please, you have any clarification within this area, you may clarify.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam. Thank you. இப்பீங்களான்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பார்க்கல, இப்பதான் பார்க்கறேன். Thank you. Welcome.
நான் முதல்ல இருந்தே இருக்கேன்.
அப்படியே பார்க்கல மேடம். சாரி சார்.
வந்துட்டு இருக்கேன், அதுதான். poor connection இருக்கு சார், அதுக்காக தான்.
சரி சரி சரி.
So very good afternoon, sir. And you have done a wonderful work today, and you have asked many questions which I wanted to ask to the scholar. So it was nice deliberations from your side. And first of all, I would like to congratulate Dr. Thennilavu for having produced a scholar, the first women scholar on the International Women's Day.
Okay.
And congratulations once again. And I also congratulate the scholar Thennilavu for your wonderful study. And you have also taken women with poor quality of sleep. So being an exercise physiologist, I would like to clarify 3 things with you. As our external examiner was telling, the same way I would like to ask whether the sleep duration based on age, you have chosen 18 to 25 years of age.
Yes.
So for 18 to 25 years of age, 7 to 9 hours of sleep is important. So you said that 8 hours of sleeping is important. So 7 to 9 hours of sleeping they can have as far as the physiology is concerned. And they may have 7 hours of sleep or 8 hours or 9 hours of sleep. So whether this sleep duration based on age is considered, one. Secondly, whether you have found the causes of sleepiness, right? And the third one is sleep schedule was followed or not. Sleep schedule. I hope you will understand this sleep schedule. Okay, these 3, you were talking about these poor quality of sleep. And this poor quality of sleep, as sir was pointing out, and these things are very important to note down. And you have to choose the subjects. So this is my clarification only. And whether you have followed it or not, please explain these things.
Scholar,
And once again, thank you. Yeah.
question புரியுதா?
Yes, sir.
நீங்க சொல்லிட்டீங்க 6 ஹவர்ஸ்க்கு கீழ தூங்கிருந்தாங்கன்னா பூவர் சொல்லிட்டீங்க. ஆனா
Yes.
ஏஜ் வைஸா நீங்க அதை கிளாசிஃபை பண்ணீங்களான்னு கேக்குறாங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் क्वेश्चन. whether it is based on the age க்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி மாத்துனீங்களா 6 ஹவர்ஸ்? சப்போஸ் கூட ஏஜ் 25 னா அவங்களுக்கு வேற ஏஜ் வச்சீங்களா? வேற
இல்ல சார், 18 to 25 years this is common for
6 ஹவர்ஸ் ஆச்சுங்களா?
yes.
அதான் கேக்குறாங்க மேடம், நீங்க சொல்லுங்க.
This is common for ma'am. 18 to 25 years women are selected. I give the timing. 8 hours maximum is good sleep. 1 hour, 7 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours. Below 5 hours, very poor. So next day they are not concentrate work or anything.
What are the causes for this sleep, poor sleep? Ada find out பண்ணீங்களான்னு கேக்குறாங்க மேடம்.
Yes ma'am. They are not concentrate the next day also. So performance level,
they are not able to sleep.
எல்லாத்துக்குமே நீங்க ரெஃபரன்சஸ் கோட் பண்ணிரணும். இப்ப 8 ஹவர்ஸ் நீங்க ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணிக்கங்கன்னா எப்படி ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னு மேடத்துக்கு அந்த ரெஃபரன்சஸ் சொன்னீங்கன்னா இவங்க இது பண்ணிருக்காங்க இந்த பேஸ். இப்ப சைக்காலஜி கொஸ்டின்னா ஒருத்தர் ஆத்தர் சொல்றோம்ல, அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஆத்தரை ரெஃபர் பண்ணிருங்க. இந்த கொஸ்டின் ஆன்சர் இஸ் ஓவர். எதை பேஸ் பண்ணி நீங்க இதை ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணீங்க? அதுதான் அதை சொல்லுங்க கரெக்டா. அவங்க பிசியாலஜி சொன்னாங்கல்ல, பிசியாலஜி கன்சர்ன், அந்த மாதிரி நீங்களும் ஒரு ஏதாவது ஒரு பேஸ் வச்சிருப்பீங்க. வாட் இஸ் தட் பேஸ்? உங்க ரெஃபரன்சஸ் உங்க புக்ல இருக்கும்.
Petersburg questionnaire I follow that.
அது கொஸ்டினரி ஃபார் சைக்காலஜிக்கு இருக்கு.
அதுல ஸ்கேல் இருக்கு. அந்த கோட் above 9 are considered to be poor sleepங்கிறது அதுலயே இருக்கு அந்த ஸ்கேல்.
அந்த மாதிரி
Yes,
she has selected based on the hours of sleep also.
yes.
என்ன காசஸ், ஏன் அதனால தூங்க முடியல, அவங்க என்ன ரீசன்ஸ் அப்படின்னு கேக்குறாங்க. ஏதாவது காமனா கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்காங்கன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. செகண்ட் क्वेश्चन.
So, metabolism, our inner body not coordinated. So next day we feel எப்படி சொல்றது, கண்ணு எரிச்சலா இருக்கும். We are not concentrate other performance. We can't listen to anything. So always thinking, irritating.
ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் இருந்தா தூக்கம் வராது. அது மாதிரி என்ன ரீசன்ஸ் இருக்கான்னு கேக்குறாங்க மேடம்.
Sir, one second.
ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் இருந்தா தூக்கம் வராது, அப்படிதானே?
ஆமா.
இருந்தா தூக்கம் வராது. அது மாதிரி வேற ஏதாவது காசஸ் இருக்கான்னு கேக்குறாங்க மேடம். 1 or 2 ரீசன்ஸ் சொல்லுங்க.
We are the dressings also, sir. During the bedtime, dressings, wearing the dressings, uncomfortable means we are not sleep. The psychological problems, any issues from our family members. So that time also we can't sleep.
So many factors
So affected the sleep.
Madam, please, third question.
Sleep schedule.
Sleep schedule follow பண்ணீங்களான்னு கேக்குறாங்க.
ஃபாலோ பண்ணீங்களாப்பா?
Yes, sir.
ஸ்லீப் டைம் கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணீங்க.
Yes, sir.
ஆனா ஸ்லீப் டைமுக்கு ஏதாவது சொன்னீங்களான்னு கேக்குறாங்க. இவ்வளவு நீங்க தூங்கணும்னு அவங்கள ஏதாவது என்கரேஜ் பண்ணீங்களான்னு கேக்குறாங்க.
Yes, sir. Diary follow பண்ணி. Yes.
ஸ்லீப் டைரி ஃபாலோ பண்ணீங்க.
Yes, yes.
தூங்க சொல்லி அட்வைஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னு கேக்குறாங்க.
Sir, maximum 8 hours is better for us.
அதாவது ஸ்லீப் ஷெட்யூல்னாமா சேம் டைமுக்கு அவங்களுக்கு பெட் போகணும், சேம் டைம் வேக்கப் டைம் இருக்கணும். அதான் ஸ்லீப் ஷெட்யூல்னு சொல்றோம். ஓகேவா? சோ அது மாதிரி நீங்க ஃபாலோ பண்ணீங்களான்னு தான் அதை கேட்டேன் நான்.
Yes, ma'am. ஆமா.
இதெல்லாம் வந்து it is only a clarification. இது வந்து எனக்கு தெரியும். ஆனா வந்து people they should understand. and உங்களுக்கும் வந்து சார் வந்து ரொம்ப அழகா சொன்னாங்க இல்லையா, இது எக்ஸ்டர்னல் எக்ஸாமினர் நல்லா சொன்னாங்க. நீங்களும் நல்லா பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. உங்களுடைய தீசிஸ் ஒர்க் வந்து நல்லா இருக்கு.
Before go to bed, half an hour before, switch off the mobile phone. After wake up the bed, after the half an hour only see the mobile phones and the electronic device.
Okay.
That is better for our health.
So somewhat you have understood my questions and you have answered all my the clarification was given. And congratulations once again to Thenmoli for your wonderful presentation and also your deliberations and answers for the question. And once again, congratulations to Dr. Thennilavu and Thennilavu. Sorry,
Yes.
Thennilavu. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Mahbub sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Any others? Any other clarifications? திருமலை சார் முடிச்சுக்கலாமா?
எஸ் சார், எஸ் சார்.
முடிச்சலாம் சார்.
வந்துருச்சு நினைக்கிறேன்.
எஸ் சார், எல்லா क्वेश्चन நீங்களே கேட்டீங்க நிறைய.
நான் கேட்ட மேடமும் ஃபுல்லா கிளாரிஃபிகேஷன் பண்ணியாச்சு. கிளாரிஃபிகேஷன்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஸ்காலருக்கு தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறதுக்காக தான் எல்லாமே இருக்கு. பட் once again it has been repeated.
Yes.
நல்ல உங்க கைடு சப்போர்ட் பண்ணி கொண்டு வந்துட்டாரு. இருந்தாலும் உங்ககிட்ட எல்லாம் இருக்குது, நீங்களே சொல்லலாம். எல்லாமே தீசிஸ் இட் இஸ் அவைலபிள். ரெஃபரன்சஸ் ரிவ்யூஸ்ல இருக்கு. ஒவ்வொன்றுக்கும் கோடு இருக்கு. பின்னால அப்பெண்டிக்ஸ்ல கொடுத்திருக்கீங்க. அதை எடுத்து இந்த சைக்காலஜி இந்த ரெஃபரன்ஸ் எல்லாத்தையும் சொல்லணும். நான் அடுத்த மேடம் ஏதாவது சொல்லி கேட்கணுமா?
எஸ் சார்.
எஸ் எஸ் வாங்க, வெல்கம்.
Very good afternoon to one and all. First of all, I congratulate Dr. Thennilavu sir for his excellent producing one more candidate in this field, and also I congratulate Thennilavu also for excellently presenting the Viva Voce. Okay, Thennilavu, I have one doubt.
Yes.
Did you find the relationship between the variables you have chosen for your study?
Yes, ma'am.
Correlation.
Correlation போட்டீங்களா? போடல.
Yes, sir.
இதுக்கு எஸ் சொல்றீங்க, மேடத்துக்கு எஸ் சொல்றீங்க. ஏதாவது ஒன்று சொல்லுங்க.
என்ன ஸ்டாட்டிஸ்டிக்ஸ்
பேட் மீன்ஸ் என்ன டிஃபரன்ஸ் இருக்குன்னு சொன்னோம்.
Correlations, the statistical use, t-test, f-test.
I am asking about the correlation. Ma, did you find the relationship between the variable test and retest method, or half a one half அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது relationship find out பண்ணீங்களா?
No.
Only pilot study.
Okay, but you have to find out, then only you can say that. See, as an external point out, no one thing, that is in body mass there is no improvement, significant difference because of that only. If you find out means, if it is a related means, definitely the body mass also will be having any significant difference among the groups.
Okay, yes ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, that is the query.
Good
Thank
point.
you, sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any others? Okay. You முடிச்சுக்கலாமா?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mani sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
You can conclude the session, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So once again, I thank the authorities of Tamil Nadu Physical Education Sports University, Dr. Vice Chancellor, Registrar, Controller, and the other members. My own friend, Dr. Thennilavu, Manigandan, Grace Madam, and Sendil, Muravel, Lily Bishu Madam, and other members who are all participated witnessing in these VIVAs. Once again, I good afternoon to all. So the scholar has been presented his research work in a progressive manner. He has been done a good research in the field of women's health related physical fitness and sleep, good sleep, why they are not having good sleep. Likewise, he has been analyzed and he clarified everything, and he has been answered all the questions raised by the external examiner and the audience satisfactorily. With this, we has been satisfied with the author's explanation, and we has been come to conclusion due discussion with that members of the convener of these VIOIs and other members, the controller and the head of the department. We come to conclude that we has been recommended the authorities of Tamil Nadu Physical Education Sports University to award Doctor of Philosophy to Miss Thennilavu. Thereafter, Miss Thennilavu may call it as Dr. K.
Thank you.
I congratulate that scholar as well as my own friend, Thennilavu, who has guided the scholar in the right way. Then I thank Dr. Manigandan for giving me an opportunity, the members, that Thennilavu and others who are all giving me an opportunity for this VIOS examination. I once again congratulate that guide and the scholar. Once again, I say my happy Women's Day wishes to all members who are all participated in this VIOS examination. Thank you one and all. Thanks.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful examining the candidate and all the participants and those who asked the questions, Dr. Grace Madam, Dr. Anika Madam. I personally thank Dr. Manigandan sir for supporting us in the capacity of head of the department and in the capacity of controller of examination for conducting this VIOS examination. I thank all the staff members of Tamil Nadu Physical Sports University, and now I invite my scholar, Ms. Thennilavu, to propose the official vote of thanks. Madam,
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This is time. My sincere thanks to Dr. M. Sundar, Vice Chancellor, Tamil Nadu Physical Education Sports University, Chennai, for providing opportunity to conduct this study. A grateful thanks to Dr. Sheila Stephen, former Vice Chancellor, Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, Chennai, for providing opportunity to conduct this study. I express my sincere thanks to Dr. Gopinath, Registrar, Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, Chennai, for overall supervision towards the completion of this thesis. My external examiner, Dr. A. Magabub John, Professor, Department of Physical Education, Bharatdasan University. Thank you, sir. I am remain extremely to my guide, Dr. S. Thennilavu, Professor, Department of Physical Education, Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, Chennai, for his valuable and efficient guidance and constant motivation and at all stages of my research work and backbone of in this study. It is my privilege to give my sincere thanks to esteemed guidance, support, and timely suggestion in formulating the thesis. My sincere thanks to Dr. Manikandan sir, Professor, Head and Controller of Examination, Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, Chennai, for support towards research study. I express sincere thanks to Dr. Committee members, Dr. S. Selvalakshmi, Assistant Professor, Department of Yoga, and Dr. K. Kannadasan, my MPhil guide also. Now, Dr. Committee members, yes, a Professor and the Sports Secretary for your support and timely suggestion in formatting the research work. My sincere thanks to Dr. Relief Usform, Associate Professor, Dr. P. Kumaravelu, Assistant Professor, Dr. K. Rajesh Kumar, Assistant Professor, Dr. S. Vel Kumar, Assistant Professor, Dr. J. Jaykumar, and Dr. C. Lakshmanan, Assistant Professor, Dr. Jaychandran, Guest Lecturer, and Dr. Kokila, Guest Lecturer. Thank you, Ma'am. Department of Physical Education, Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, Chennai, for your moral support rendered towards the completion of this research study. Thank you, staff members. I express a sincere thanks to Dr. C. Arumugam, former Controller of Examination, Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, for his kind support for the completion of the dissertation. Thank you, sir. My thanks due to Dr. Murugavan, our university doctor, Dr. C. Manoj, physiotherapist, KB Srinivasan, sports physiotherapist, Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, who support for the successful completion of the dissertation. I thank N. Ashok Kumar, Assistant Librarian, Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, Chennai, for rendering all the help towards the collection of review of literature for my research. Thank you, sir. My heartfelt thanks to Dr. Duraisamy, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Yoga. Thank you, sir. My sincere thanks to my staff, Dr. Rita Mal. Thank you, ma'am. My special thanks to Present Research Coordinator, Dr. S. Prem Kumar, Professor, Department of Sports Management. Thank you, sir. Former Research Coordinator, Dr. R. Venkatesan, Assistant Professor, Department of Exercise Physiology. Thank you, sir. My special thanks to Dr. Grace Elena, ma'am, Professor and Head, Department of Exercise Physiology. Thank you, ma'am. My sincere thanks to Dr. Mangaya Karsi, ma'am, Professor, Department of Sports Sociology. Thank you, ma'am. My special thanks to my warden, Dr. Shahin Ahmed, Professor and Head, Department of Sports Psychology. Dr. J. Anita, Assistant Professor in Statistics. Thank you, ma'am. I express sincere thanks to PhD scholar, Dr. Jamal Sarif, Dr. N. Karthikeyan, Dr. Hariharan, Dr. Sridharan, Dr. Prasothaman, Dr. Kalaiselvan, Dr. Rajkumar, my co-scholar, Satish Kumar, Appu, Dhanalakshmi, Rosi, Kanima, and Murthy, Sri Ganapati, Amaran, Priti, Priscilla. Thank you to all. It is my precious duty to thank my parents, my family members, and my best friend AJM Salim said is supported for the successful completion for this dissertation. All the office staff members and workers, electrician Salvamana, and all the participants, thank you all. I really heartful thanks to Dr. Uma Dilliraj in this posting online work. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Once again, thank you all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Mani sir.
Wind up பண்ணிக்கலாமா?
Mani sir.
Finish பண்ணிக்கலாமா? Mani sir.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Finish பண்ணிக்கலாம். Thank you. Thank you very much.
Madam, leave.
Okay, sir.
ஆமா சார். மேடம் வாங்க.